Today we're going to be talking about the game Bayonetta, and if her character design is sexist. There's a big change happening right now in the gaming industry. More women than ever are becoming game designers. Just take a look at the University of Southern California. They are now accepting in more females than males into their studies. In 2014, 14 females and only 7 males were accepted into their studies. But is that enough to get rid of sexism in the gaming industry? Now let's take a look at a game made by Platinum Games and published by Sega called Bayonetta. Bayonetta is a witch who uses firearms and magical attack to diminish her foes. Let's get perspective of someone who has played and liked the game.
Bayonetta is a strong, independent character. Yes, she might be overly sexualized to some extent, but that's just her personality. She's a confident woman, but she demands respect from her peers. It's rarely talked about her appearance in the game. It's not until she blatantly throws her sexuality at the gamer that we are confronted with her image. She's a badass witch that will kill you in no time flat if you mess with her. Her image is not an issue, it's how deadly she is in combat.
Now let's get perspective of someone who's opposed to the character and finds her overly sexual.
Otherwise, good game with good game mechanics, but my experience was ruined by perverted camera angles with combat moves that made her outfit even shorter. Portraying her like that was not really necessary. I think the gameplay would work fine without it. If you take a look at the research about virtual muscularity, male characters in video games, they have a physique that men are capable of by lifting weights. Why do women have to be any different?
Now the Japanese developer Hideki Kamiya worked as the producer of Bayonetta. So he got a woman named Maria Shimisaki to design Bayonetta. What are your thoughts on Bayonetta being designed by a woman?
It's only icing on the cake that the character was designed by a woman. The character is so well developed into a strong woman who is comfortable in her own skin. I feel like women should be inspired by Bayonetta. I want women to be able to dress in whatever they want without being looked upon as a sexual object.
Well, it's a little known fact that it took Mari Shimishaki a whole year to develop this character. She made over 100 ideas for Hideki, and he would choose what would develop further and what should not, ending up with the result that we have now. Also, it doesn't matter what sex of the person who designed the character is. What matters is the effect that it has on our society. Just take a look at Caroline Heltman's TED Talk, what she's talking about the negative effect this has on women, such as depression, eating disorder, low self-esteem, and more.